We're good.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Infinite Respawn podcast. I'm Chicken.
I'm Oak Tree.
I'm Grif.
I'm Baka.
And she's gonna kill us.
I'm not gonna kill anybody this time.
This time.
Hey, we were funny. You gotta keep that in mind. Humor goes a long way, right?
Probably just cut that part out. Nobody will even see it. Or maybe I'll leave it in. Who knows? We'll see.
The whole pre-show
It's
thing.
our prep work.
It's our prep work.
Anyway, what's up, guys? How's everything going?
Wonderful.
Oh, you know.
I'm still bald, so, you know.
Wow.
Life is
I
good.
think
Telling you,
Change.
Chia Oak.
I couldn't tell.
Right?
I think
There's
I see
like-
a hair. I think this is-
Lies. There is dark spots right
Yeah,
here.
he's got
where
that
he used
green
to be.
screen and everything. We should just have him put on like a different hair every time we have a show.
It's not a bad idea.
See?
I try to dress as animals and stuff for you, but y'all wouldn't let
Oh,
that
that's just
fly.
creepy. No, whatever that face app is just fucking creepy.
yeah. I think we'll
Anyway,
pass on
what
that.
you guys have been playing this week? I'm gonna go last because I have a lot of stuff to talk about, so I need to pick and choose what I'm gonna talk about. So go ahead.
I didn't play anything this week except for a little bit of Darkest Dungeon.
A little bit. You played it like 6 nights this week.
A little bit of lot.
They didn't play anything except that. You know?
Don't starve together.
We started playing Don't Starve together. It is
They're
really
so
fun.
cute. I was like walking by and I hear Chicken go, Baka, can you eat that log? Just eat it. Eat the log. What?
He was playing a werebeaver. He was playing Woody.
Yeah.
He's a
Really?
Woody the Werebeaver.
Yeah.
And I got
I
stuck
liked
in
the first
the
Don't Starve.
Werebeaver form and I couldn't get out of it.
Don't Starve Together is just an expansion for it.
Is that all it is?
Yeah, you could play it. It's a standalone expansion. You can
That's
have
awesome.
up to 6 people in a game. We've played 4 times, died every time.
Hey,
Yeah.
we could have
Just to
done
keep
much
you starving?
better if the game did not glitch.
Yeah, if the game didn't glitch during your Woody one, but other than that, we got attacked randomly by a fucking big ass pack of dark evil doges. Like they came out of nowhere and just ran us over.
I never survived long in that game, and
Also
because
died
it's
by a
randomly
frog.
generated, it's like, where am I at? Where'd I go from here?
Yeah,
There's no food.
At it.
Why is there a giant spider right there? Why?
played
I
the
like
spider
Woody
character.
because his axe never breaks, so I can keep chopping logs for us.
You
But
gotta call her by her name. Her name is Lucy. Lucy the Axe.
Oh, Lucy is the axe, not the beaver. Okay.
Yes, Lucy is the Axe.
Okay, then.
But yeah, we played that. I've also been watching a shit ton of Friday the 13th since it was released on
Yeah.
Friday the 26th.
He's been watching it on Twitch.
So is Baka. Baka's over there. Definitely been watching the hell out of it.
Yeah.
I watched
saw
a few.
some
I watched
people
some
with
this
big
morning.
It looks like a lot of fun.
The first time that he sat down to watch it, I got out of the shower and he's like, you gotta come see this. And so I'm in my bathrobe and I come in, I'm watching. And like an hour later, he's like, so are you gonna go get dressed or are you just gonna keep watching this? I was like, yeah, I'll be right back. It's so fun to watch. I'm like, somebody's gotta die. I wanna see how people get killed.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw someone pull a Dick Cheney on someone.
Shot
Shot
in the
their
face.
friend in the
eh?
face.
Well, it was an accident on the one I was watching. Like, Jason had a hold of someone and had him up by the neck in the air, and they went, I'll save you, and they shot and missed and shot the other guy in the face.
That sounds like what's gonna happen with me.
oh man, all the different things that I've watched happen is just crazy. You can kill the other counselors too. Like the one show that I was watching stream, this guy was a dick. Like I mean, most of the time he tried to be nice, but if he had an opportunity to ditch your ass, he would ditch your ass. Sometimes on purpose and just fucking take off. The rest of his team got tired of his shit. So literally, in one of the ones, he's like, because he liked to hide that he didn't find things because he found the keys to the car and wouldn't tell anybody.
Oh
And-
my god, I would kill him.
And then they walked up with a shotgun and blasted him, like
Like,
right
we don't
out of
trust you
nowhere.
anymore.
Pretty much, it's like we don't trust your ass anymore. You're gonna die. So
Get the keys off of him.
they're like,
I saw
"Shit,
one
he has
game-
keys."
I saw one game where they accidentally, like, they were just trying to get away from Jason, and they ended up being 4 people in a car driving off, but they drove off with the fuse and I think something else they needed. So basically, the other 2 people got left behind, had no way whatsoever
Oh,
to get out. Like they couldn't take the boat, and they couldn't call the cops for help.
Oh no, that's awful.
No, you could still take the boat because you can't get in the car with the gas and the propeller. So you'll drop
You
the
can't-
gas or the propeller because they're considered like heavy items. You can't carry a weapon or whatnot with those. If they were on the map, with the two cars,
I guess there was no propeller or something because they could not get the boat going.
or they may not have been able to find it with Jason on their ass so heavily.
Aw.
With 7 counselors, you have a pretty good chance, but when it starts narrowing down, you're in trouble because his ass will find you, kill you.
And all the counselors have different abilities. One of the chicks has a stealth ability where she can like hide inside of a building, and it makes it harder for Jason to actually use the senses to find her.
Huh.
So have a
Another
higher
one is
stealth.
really good. Yeah, another one has like can sprint like almost forever.
If
Oh,
you're
wow.
talking about Tommy, then that's just not even fair.
Sorry about the cat yelling at him right
sorry.
now.
Go.
I know you'll hear it on the audio. Sorry.
I'll chase your ass away.
I think the downside is, though, it's a $40 game, and a lot of it you have to unlock. So I feel like it doesn't start out with maybe enough. I know other people are upset about the content, the
Well,
amount of content as well, but it
it's-
looks really fun anyway.
It's a progression system, and you kind of gotta. $40 is a little too much, and I'm hoping and praying that it goes on sale so that I can pick it up because I really do want to buy it. And 2 other things that I want to talk about. One is that you can kill Jason in it, but it is
It's just really hard.
really difficult.
It takes a lot of coordination.
Yes.
That's like way too much coordination for that kind of tense
But
scenario.
that's a way to win the game if you kill him. You need to... Alright, so Jason spawns at a cabin somewhere on the map. It's off on like a dark corner an area. A female character has to go there and pick up his mother's sweater. She puts it on, and you can use that to stun him. If you've done enough damage to him, like you've basically got to get a bunch of people and hit him a bunch of times and knock him down. And once he's taken enough damage, you stun him with the sweater. Basically, you say in his mother's voice, "It's me, Jason, your mother," and he gets confused and kind of falls down. And then the lady with the sweater hits him with a melee weapon, which knocks his mask off.
Oh, shit.
And you have to have Tommy. If you have Tommy with a machete, cinematic plays, and Tommy will kill him.
Wow.
But you have to have died in order to have somebody come back as Tommy, and you had to
Yes.
have contacted Tommy on the radio.
Yep.
So it's a lot of stuff that you have to do if you want to, like, actually legit kill him.
But Tommy is
Sounds very
OP as
coordinated.
fuck.
Yes.
He's got 10 out of 10 in all stats. He's basically the fucking superhero of this game.
Here's the deal. You want to know what I would want out of this game? Survival. Y'all are going to be like, let's go get the sweater, and you do this, and then you do this. I'm going to be like, I'm going to go to the car.
Fuck that shit. If I find something, I'm dipping. Like, I'll be like, peace. Going that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit there and do the same thing. Whatever I can do to get away from the situation. I'm not gonna be like, well, all right, man, we got the sweater. What do we got to do now?
Yeah. That's like, if you're fucking around and you want to try it, that's fine. But otherwise, you just try to make your escape.
Yeah.
And for
I
the
wanna
most part,
live.
the game is fun, but all the reviews are mixed on it. If you have a group of people that you can play with, it's 100% worth it. Like, all the reviews have said, if you have people to play with, it's worth it. Period. That's it. Just buy it, get your friends, and play it. It's fine. But if you're trying to play quick play and playing with people without mics, it gets a whole lot more difficult. And it's not as fun. So, if you buy it, make sure you got people to play with.
But I
Alls
think
I can-
that's the general consensus with most of those asymmetrical games. They're always mixed reviews, and they say if you've got friends to play with, do it. If not, you might get shafted.
Yep.
Yeah, the mechanics are fine, but you don't have your friends. Oh well.
Yeah.
All I can picture is a giggling Jason.
I don't know who that would be.
Can I come in? Can I come in? Kill you.
Can you hear the Jason player's mic?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so yes, I can.
So basically, if you got someone trapped in the house, you could be like, "Can I come in? Hello? No, go away. Nobody's
Be like,
here.
knock, knock, motherfuckers.
Nobody's
Open the damn
home."
door.
Break that some bitch down.
Yeah, he will. But most people say it's a little OP on one side or the other. But I mean, it's Jason. You're supposed to win. It's just how it is. Maybe a person can escape, but other than that, it's Jason's supposed to be overpowered.
I mean, he's essentially a walking undead tank.
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much. So, I've definitely been on the fence of trying it out or not buying it or something.
I'm gonna wait till the summer sale.
If it goes
Yeah,
on
that's
sale.
probably.
That's what the wish list is for.
Yep. Put
I
on
got
that
plenty
wish
of games
list.
on my wish list.
That email and I get a push notification too. This is currently on sale. Yes, please.
Oh, it's not what I wanted.
All right, what else? What else have we been doing?
I've been playing Dreadnought.
Ooh, I hear that there's going to be a beta opening for that on PS4 soon as well. So that's exciting.
I'll still play it on the PC, but
Well, yes, but some people are not PC players.
And those
And
people
they're
are
wrong.
wrong.
Just kidding.
/ agree. But yeah, I know I've been playing around with that. I think since I've started playing it this weekend, I think I've lost like 1 round.
Oh, that's good.
Get ready to lose lots of rounds whenever it actually comes out and I'm playing it with you. I don't think you can carry me.
I'll have to get my back in shape. At least I can carry you through 1.
Maybe I'll get one.
What about you, Oak? What have you been doing?
I played Rocket League with No Pants the other night
Woo!
for
Rocket
about
League.
an hour and a half, I think. Which they've added stuff to the game since the last time I played. There's now hockey and basketball are options,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. For some reason it took us because we were like, it's been so long since we played. We'll go into a little private match, play against the bots and stuff, and get used to it. And for some reason, the defaults would not go back to where they were. It stayed where the last time I was kind of messing around on a stream. And so, like, the gravity was all completely off.
No.
It was unlimited rockets, so you could just hit the button and just go everywhere, which was fun for a little while. And then, so we had swap it back and played a little bit of hockey. And then we ended up playing against some guys. The first group that we played against, all of them had, and I can't remember what the name was. We'll say it's Sugar. I can't remember what it was, but
Okay.
all of them had like sugar in their name, right? And so
That's weird.
that's who we're playing against. I was like, wow, we're playing against a team. This is going to be bad. Yeah, we got hammered 5-0 right off the bat. And of course, with the way that their system's set up, all you got to do is agree to another match and, go back through and play. So we just hit the button and all of them had their little check marks next to them. They're like, shit. So we scored
Why
once.
would you agree?
We scored once on them. So that was bad, but we had fun. It was a lot of cussing and laughter. So that was good. And then I started Halo Wars 2.
How's that going?
Good. I'm not far into it. I've the plot line and stuff. The way that it's set up is very interesting. The basic part about it is that the brutes figured out that they were being used as basically pincushions and being thrown out into the middle at the beginning of the war with the and the
It took them
Covenant,
long enough to figure that out.
right? And they became the Banished, and they basically conquered the Covenant. And this takes place like 28 years after the original Halo stuff.
The original Halo trilogy, like after
yeah.
all of that.
Yep, original Halo trilogy.
So is
And
this something that we will be addressing at some point in Halo?
I don't know, because basically I know that they've stated before when it was still with Bungie, even though that the original Halo Wars was done by 343, when Halos was still done with it, that anything that was introduced in any of the games, so Halo Wars included, is canon. So it's part of the big Bible or whatever that they have that's set up. So maybe. But it's very interesting. The only thing, it's like they have armor similar to Spartans, and it makes them nearly indestructible. And I'm like, and I'm not really sure about that. Like, it'd be fine probably if they went through something similar to the Spartans did to make them almost superhuman-like in the way that they...
Right, but instead they just strapped on some gear.
Yeah, it just looked like they just strapped on some gear. So I'm kind of leery about that. But the rest of the plot line, like, if... That's a little far-fetched for me, but the rest of it is sound. And I like battling against them, and of course I like RTSs, so it's fun to sit there and play with. But and of course Halo originally was supposed to be an RTS anyway, and became a first-person shooter. So
Thank God. Thanks, Jameis.
So it's fun. I've enjoyed it. Played a little bit this morning, and then I'm downloading Rime. Is that the name of it? RIME. That just came out. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, downloading that one. So
Okay. Well, that's cool.
let you know on that one.
I introduced my sister to Dying Light, and she is that one. She's not the best at traversal systems yet, so running and the parkour and everything has been interesting. But man, does she love to stand on cars and take her frustration out on zombies, because she found the kick button. So she just stands on cars and like waits for them all to walk up and goes, kick, 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 get down, motherfuckers, kick, kick. It's so good.
There's nothing like it. Just boot them to death. You saw how I did, just kick them in the butt and keep fucking kicking them until you get to a fence.
The body physics in that are so funny too, because eventually, like, if she stands there long enough, there'll be like a little mound of dead bodies, so the zombies can get closer and closer to you and start trying to reach you, and then it's time to run. She played that for a little while. Chicken had to help her, like, coached her through. He's the best video game coach ever, by the way. He can get you through any scenario. Just saying. He coached her through some of the bigger fights in the early game on that one, and she was like, I kind of want to try something else last night. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I've got GTA, and I know you're not the best at shooting yet, but let's see how it goes. I have not laughed so hard in like months. It was so great watching her, because you know one of the first big things that you have to do is steal the cars with Franklin and Lamar and follow Lamar back to the thing. Oh my god, she's like, I don't know how to drive. She's driving into everything. She's yelling at pedestrians. We're definitely related.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
It was so good. Oh my god. She did okay. She's not got the hang of the like auto aim that Rockstar gives you, where you let go of the left trigger and hold it again real quick, and it'll pick out the next target for you and continuously let you pick targets that way. She hasn't gotten a hang of that yet. She just holds the trigger so that she can aim. It's like, let go of it and do it again, and it will pick one out for you. You don't have to aim. They try to help you with that. She hasn't met Trevor yet. I'm a little worried. I've already told her, I was like, I'm so sorry about mental scarring that's going to happen to you when you meet this dude, but just stick with it. And that made me want to play, so that's what I was playing this morning, actually, before the show. And
yeah, you had to get Trevor out of the water so you could go save your game.
Look, okay, I ran off the road trying to get him back to his house, and there's that huge lake out there in the fucking desert. Why is there a lake in the desert?
Because
so
you need water.
Middle of the fucking lake.
You gotta have some type of water.
Why would you build a city like out in the desert by yourself? No water. We'll worry about that later.
Well, it's in the middle and it's in the way. Okay, I was stuck in the water, so I had to make Trevor swim back
rob
to the
a boat
shore.
and go straight across, and then
there was no boat. Okay, I drove into it on accident.
Okay, you drove into it. That's your own
fault.
I
didn't drive into it. I got hit. I hit another car. I didn't get hit. I hit another car, and it spun me into the lake. So whatever.
Just rob another car, steal another car.
And I also finally went back to Fallout, because I had totally forgotten that I'd never gotten around all of the DLC stuff. So I went to do that. I played for probably 6 to 8 hours, and something happened with my console, and I had saved several times in between that, so don't you ever even just be like, you should have saved, because I fucking did, motherfuckers. But something happened, console crashed out, booted it back up, it put me all the way back to the last time I had played. So I lost all of that. I was like, I have not been this mad in ages! So I decided, I was doing Far Harbor stuff, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Nuka World. So I went to Nuka World, and got to play in the fun park. I went through a fun house, and it was fun. I just want to, like, my main goal is to go to Nuka World and ride all the rides. But some of them don't have power. I'm like, so can I find the power later and ride these things? Because I want to. I really do. That's all I want out of this. They're like, you've got to earn the loyalty of these factions. I'm like, no, I just want to ride the roller coaster. Where's the power button, goddammit? Give me some extension cords. So that's what I've been doing. And it's been a lot of fun. I have made time to play this week because I've been stressed out at work and a bunch of other stuff. So I was like, fuck it. I'm playing video games every night. I don't care how late I have to stay up. I'm doing it. And
we're all off tomorrow, so yay.
Oh, thank God. Red sent me a text last night, and he's like, can this weekend please be over? I was like, you shut your mouth. Don't you waste my fucking weekend.
That's awesome.
All right, so last week we talked about Far Cry. Chicken yelled at me for not liking it enough, so there was more Far Cry news this week.
And you like it enough. You're interested
I am interested in it, and I didn't say I wasn't last time. I just said some of the premise of it didn't do anything for me, and the fact that you are a sheriff still doesn't do much for me. Thank you very much. I will stand by that.
Yeah, you're a deputy who just came into town. Now, first of all, Leon was in the exact same position, and he turned out to be one of the greatest video game characters ever. It could be. It could be, goddammit.
It does look like they're trying to give a bit more of a thriller kind of atmosphere to it. With there was like 4 or 5 little teaser promos, and then they did some meet the character stuffs, so you got to meet some of the characters, but the teaser promos all gave a very creepy vibe to them. So I'm interested. They did show airplanes, but they haven't shown any sort of ground mounts that are not cars. So
it looks like there's probably
I need to at least have ponies, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Probably ponies and bears and probably mountain
There are
lions.
bears. There was a bear in one of the things. You were driving in a car and a guy was being chased the opposite direction in one of them.
Welcome to Montana, where the bears chased you.
Welcome to Montana, where the only reason there should ever be guns in a school zone is because bear attacks. Was that Montana or that might have been one of the Dakotas?
I think that was Wisconsin.
Was it?
No, it wasn't Wisconsin. It was one of the Dakotas, I think.
Okay.
It was ridiculous. That's
Same, Montana, Dakotas, same thing. There we go.
Upper Midwest.
Yes. You can choose your character this time. You can play as a man or a woman and pick your skin color. So,
which I think is neat. I wonder if there'll be any. I wish there was a little more customization. Can I pick hair and stuff?
Maybe,
I like to spend 6 hours in character customization.
No,
please.
that's
not
not
on PC. The community will mod it for you.
Yeah, pretty much. There you go.
The bad guy is like an alt-right religious crazy nutface. And if it's that dude that is in like for a split second in one of the trailers that you see from behind, he also has a man bun. So chicken, there you go. That's for your argument against man buns.
Boom.
I think they're cute, but whatever.
Does the co-op interest you?
I think that's neat. I think you could co-op the last Far Cry 4 as well.
Yeah.
You could have basically.
But it was only certain missions, right?
Yes, I think so.
Remember.
I think it was.
And
I
it
think
said,
you just
again, this one's
basically made it better and better each time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now you can co-op the whole thing, which would be kind of neat to see. But I doubt that Chicken and I will be buying 2 copies. So somebody else buy a copy and let's co-op it.
I'll probably have it, so you'll be fine.
February
are you getting it on
27th of
Xbox
next
or
year.
PC?
Xbox. Far Cry is just a console thing for me. There are certain games that are console. I know they're on both, but there are certain games that I prefer to have on console.
All right, fine. I'll play, but don't expect me to shoot very well.
Well, between the two of us, somebody's gonna die.
Between the two of you, you might hit something. Now, if it's an enemy or each
You're
other,
like, you're like the
keyboard, it'd be much
Stormtroopers
better.
version of gamers. You're good.
Pretty much, yeah.
yes, so much. Well,
Okay,
on
this
PC,
is your gun.
it's pretty good,
You point
but
it this way and you pull the trigger. That's all you need to know. That's essentially what the Stormtrooper training was. You point the barrel in this direction and you pull the trigger. That's it. That's your.
Oh, so that's why they're bad.
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested. I don't know if I'm 100% sold yet, but I'm interested.
yeah, I like the 3 characters that they introduced.
I still haven't seen the other 2. I saw the father. I want to call him Abraham, but I know
It's
that's
Pastor
fucking-
Jerome Jeffries.
Yeah, Jerome Jeffries. Which I worry that they're falling into a trope because Far Cry 4 had the religious black dude that was the guns guy, and I don't want this one to be the same. Although this one's definitely more calm in his insanity, if he has insanity.
Yeah.
That has yet to be seen.
Maybe-
Longinus was like absolutely batshit insane.
Yeah, but he was also like a solo crazy kind of guy who worked alone and people came to him for help. This one seems like he's more of a leader and a patriarch and smart about the way. Maybe they've got some similarities, but I think they're pretty different in their entities.
He interests the hell out of me. I like bad characters. And it's funny. Like, I'm not in love with bad characters, Grif. But but I like the bad characters. It's like because that they're usually the more interesting of characters. in a lot of ways. And so this interests me because of the fact that it's very reality based in some ways, and the fact that you got this crazy preacher man that is trying to convert people or whatever,
it's
based on the way it's
two different crazy preacher mans, because the
Fair
guy
enough.
that Chicken's talking about is supposed to be the one that's on the player side,
Right.
and then the main bad guy is like basically the leader of a freaking cult.
right.
It's gonna be
So-
interesting.
Joseph's
Ubisoft
family.
does pretty well
Yeah.
about their charismatic bad guys in the Far Cry series.
Well, they have to be
So-
charismatic to create a following.
I take that back. They did really well. Like in Far Cry 3, Voss was great, but then you killed him off, and the guy that you were left dealing with was like so lackluster and unimpressive compared to Voss.
Yeah, they
It
were
seemed like a mistake.
super cool, crazy, badass motherfucker. You kill them off, and then you've got
You're basically dealing with a librarian that just
Yeah.
wants to be an arms dealer. And you're
Yeah.
like, I don't really.
a stupid.
I don't have the drive to kill you that I did to kill that guy.
But that's them improving, though. They were
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, so people liked the crazy guy being the main bad guy. Okay, so in the next game,
Pagan Men.
the crazy
Who I didn't kill. I let him escape.
I blew his ass up with a rocket launcher as soon as
Not
he
me.
tried
I'm like,
to
go
play.
Pagan. Bye. Bye,
Not-
Uncle Pagan. Thanks
Not
for
me.
the ride.
Blow him up
See you
and
later.
then go on down and pick up his shit.
Not me. I felt bad in the mission where they made you kill him and then you find out he was a body double. I was like, oh, thank God. Pagan's not really dead. Well, I don't know. We'll
Spoilers.
see how it works. That game's 3 years old now.
Is it
3. 2014. That's when Far Cry 4 came out. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. It's looking okay, better than the way the rumors had made it sound. So that's good.
Yep.
I don't know about the air battles though, because I suck at flying.
That's gonna be neat. I wonder if they could do it. Well, I just like that they're innovating every time they moved the game along. It's like, yeah, this works, put it back in, add a fresh bit of new spice, and then new story, here you go. So it's
Well, the
familiar,
downside is the
yet
gameplay is
new.
going to be pretty much the same, with the exception of maybe dogfighting with the planes or something. But
I'm gonna have fun with that one.
that's fine. It's fine. Good. Far Cry, maybe okay next year, 2018.
Needs the bow and arrow, and I see a bow and arrow in the picture.
Yeah, one of the articles I was reading is like, oh, we see rockets and a crossbow. I was like, that's not a crossbow. That's a fucking compound bow. Jesus.
Wait,
Crossbows are
what?
totally
This
different.
crossbow? Oh my god,
Yeah.
a souped up crossbow.
Yeah, it's like that's not a crossbow. How does that look like a crossbow?
Because
Oh,
people
whatever.
don't know the difference between a compound bow, a bow, and a crossbow.
Yeah, but crossbow is something that you hold like a gun and pull a trigger on. A
You
bow
hold it
of any sort.
You hold it crossways, which is why it's called a crossbow. That, and if you flip it this direction, it's shaped like a cross.
Oh my god, people. Anyway, something that I know that Chicken and Baka are both interested in, I don't know about excited about, is Netflix Castlevania series got a trailer.
I am too.
It looks
I'm actually
good.
kind of excited about that, but I didn't see anywhere in the article where it said it was going to be Simon, though.
Did you watch
So-
the trailer?
Yeah,
it's not
No.
gonna be
Oh.
Simon.
maybe I
If-
missed that in the trailer. I don't know, but
Well,
yeah. But I mean, even then, if it's based off Castlevania 3, it shouldn't be Simon. It should.
yeah,
be
it's gonna be
Trevor.
Trevor. My
it's
my
gonna be
first
Trevor.
assumption was the first game, but you made a good point that it's probably gonna be based off the third. So yeah,
Well-
it's
Right.
probably gonna be Trevor.
It's coming
Right.
soon, so
July
we
7th.
will find out. Yes.
Can't wait.
That's how you fucking
We'll-
do
we'll
that
see
shit,
how they-
people. That's how you do it. You build up hype, you release the trailer, and then people have to wait just a month, and then they get it.
It's a little more than a month. Come on. It's like a month and a
month and a
half.
couple days.
Netflix is pretty good about that, though. You'll get a trailer about a month before any of their series is released, and I'm glad
still
that
waiting for them to announce who Geralt's gonna be. Geralt. God
Geralt.
damn it! I always say his
Geralt.
fucking name wrong. I'm sorry.
Geralt.
Geralt.
It's a soft
I
G,
and then,
not
but
a
at
hard
least
G.
I realize it as soon as I say it. I'm like, oh wait, that's wrong. I'm still waiting to see who he's gonna be in
If-
their Netflix
If
Witcher
they
series.
do a live action,
Do you think they wouldn't?
they could do either or.
they've
Honestly,
got the
for-
money to be able to do either.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
they could
I mean,
really do
but
either
here's
or.
the thing. Here's the thing, though. If they do live action, it'll like all the monsters are going to be CG, and they may end up looking kind of weird.
Okay, first of all, it's Netflix.
They've got the money to not
I
look
mean,
weird.
Netflix is fucking badass with what they do. You can put your faith in them. I think it's very, very rare that they disappoint you heavily.
Yep.
So,
In Netflix we trust.
in Netflix we trust.
Speaking of The Witcher, random thing that I forgot to mention. My mom's birthday just passed, and she is now reading her present, which is the Witcher series books. So I'm introducing my mom to The Witcher, and she's enjoying it thus far. So maybe we can like eventually get her to play the game.
But now the Witcher series that they're trying to create for Netflix is based on the book, right? It's not based on the video game version.
Yeah.
Well, the video games happen after the book series.
Yeah.
Right.
The book series and then the video game picks up right after that.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. I'm happy that she's enjoying that.
Wow, I didn't even read that last one. They're so confident in their work that they've already renewed it for a second season.
Netflix for
Castlevania.
Castlevania or
Castlevania. Yep.
Yep. They're like,
okay, Netflix.
We are so confident. We'll give it 2 seasons.
We got this.
Damn.
We know it's gonna be good.
Well, looking at the trailer, it looks pretty good so far. So
What that is we know you nerds are gonna watch this.
Pretty much.
And we're all like, you're
especially-
damn right.
You damn right we are.
Yeah.
We live on the internet, and you are an internet-based company. We're good.
as long as they
Yes.
don't take the Michael Bay approach and going, well, I just kind of skimmed through Wikipedia on the general gist of the story, and we're gonna make more conclusions.
I think Netflix can handle it. I think they can do it.
I think they've done pretty good so far. So we're
Yes.
good.
No kidding.
Yes. So I found maybe possibly a reason that I might be interested in the Switch, the Nintendo Switch. I'm just gonna throw that out there because
this really interests you?
She's
Seriously.
she's a Rabbids fan.
I know
Mario
this.
and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It's a leak, a rumor.
It just looks so creepy with a rabbit in the.
The Peach outfit,
That
taking
is
a little
awesome.
selfie with his little rabbit phone. Oh my god, it's
I
so
know.
cute. It's so adorable. I love the Rabbids.
So the question is, does Baka hate Yoshi or a rabid Yoshi worse?
No,
Because rabbits are annoying on their own.
Put it like this:
love
he
them.
skinned the Yoshi and is wearing the skin. See, there you go.
I think I'd just kill the regular Yoshi and recruit rabbits to help. Recruit the rabbits to help me kill them so they can skin them and wear them, and then I'll kill the rabbits later.
So is this supposed to be like Plants vs Zombies, but with their stuff? Is that what's this supposed to be?
Okay, it's 30. Okay, so it's an exploration turn-based combat. Whoa, so you were actually interested in a turn-based
I mean, it's
combat?
Rabbids. I would think that I would try a lot of stuff for Rabbids.
Okay. Twisted
I
Mario
love
World full of Easter eggs. It's a multiplayer co-op, so we can play it together.
Yes.
It's
Now, if there's an option to be the sassy Peach Rabbid, that's who I'm gonna be. I'm sorry, you can't have it. It's mine.
from what I could see, yeah, a conservative, humor, yeah. So you probably get to pick a character that you want to play as. It'll probably be sassy Peach.
I would like it more if it was like Mario Party-esque instead of turn-based combat kind of thing. But it's Rabbids, so I'm willing to go outside the box.
Each
Yeah.
character
Only
will
a
have
few
their own
franchises.
playstyle and weapons to upgrade.
Okay,
So it's an
yes.
RPG with Rabbids.
8 playable characters with their own playstyles. The leader, the sassy, no-filter Peach, the Eagle Eye, the Macho Man, the Explosive Head, the Unstable, the Badass Princess, and the Crazy One. Oh my god. The Crazy One, by the way, is the Yoshi outfit, Rabid.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, just so cute.
Fucking hate Yoshi.
So it looks like, based on what they've got set up, that June at E3 they'll have the announcement and they'll have a hands-on there. July is going to be most of the media stuff, and then a real big release in August. So that's good, I guess. It's going to be quick. So if you're gonna, we've always said if you're going to do it fast.
Yep.
I mean, I'm just, all about it. Let's do that. Let's buy a Switch.
And the
I'm
multiplayer
getting
co-op
mine
is
soon.
good too, so...
Well, there we go. Now you know what it will take to get me to try things outside the box. Just throw some Rabbids in it, and I'll test it out.
Well,
Done.
you can always go get a Switch down there at Best Buy.
Yeah,
Or Target,
well, I'm
'cause
getting
we can
mine
use the card.
in here in a few days, so...
Well, they had a bunch stocked up at Best Buy, I guess.
Well, All right, what else do you want to talk about?
The Overwatch event.
Which we haven't played yet. We should do that. That's what we should do tonight.
It's only 3 people for the new event thing.
What?
Yep.
Look, I'm looking at 3 people. 1, 2, 3. Boom, done.
Well, yeah, but Red will be around.
We can make him sit in the corner.
What's the special
He can
map
spectate.
thing?
You'll be fine.
Basically, what it is, because I played it a little bit throughout the week, is it's 3 people. You all pick a character. If you win a match, then you cannot play those characters throughout that game anymore.
Oh, lockout elimination.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then that sounds not fun. Let's just play regular matches on the new map. I gotta say, I'm not super impressed by the new skins. The new dances, yes.
Oh,
the new
the new
skins,
dances.
not so much.
Sombra's dance is fucking awesome.
I like Reaper's. Reaper is how I feel about most things. He just stands there and taps his foot like he doesn't have time for this shit.
I think the only skin out of there that I like so far was the Diva one.
The Diva
because-
skin's cute, but I don't feel like the retro 50s rockabilly fits her.
No.
Like, it's cute, but it doesn't seem like Diva. To be fair, though, the freaking street art punk Tracer one doesn't feel like Tracer either. It just feels like they picked some random shit and threw it in because they
Lucio
could.
one looks kind of goofy.
The Lucio one I really like, actually. That is my new favorite Lucio skin, and I really hope that I get it out of loot box.
Or you can just
The
buy
Genji
it.
one looks dumb, though. I don't like the Genji
The
outfit. I don't care for the
I like the
Hanzo
Genji
one.
Genji
one.
is a fucking Power Ranger. How dare
That
you?
may be why I don't like it.
The fuck, woman?
I'm sorry. He looks ridiculous. His head
He's a
is huge.
Sentai.
Well,
Yeah.
he looks ridiculous. I don't like the 76 one. Zarya's is okay, but
Yeah.
the new Bastion skin, I don't understand so much.
Don't understand. What is this? I don't understand.
I mean, you're only
Right.
going to be able to change Bastion's skin so many times.
Well,
I mean,
that's true. That is 100% true. It is hard to, with certain characters, it's hard to change their outfits.
yeah, like divas,
Like
you can't
Torbjorn's
really.
kind of difficult too.
Yeah.
They could have done like an old 50 style car one with Bastion.
Bastion. Like a hot rod Bastion. Oh,
Yeah.
that would have been so cute!
Yeah, but technically it would have
His
just
little
changed his
turtle.
color and not his aesthetic.
You could put like chrome on him and things like that.
And hot and flames and things like that.
You give him a little racy flag. Oh, it would have been cute.
Like when he goes into the turret mode, make him kind of look like a car that's
A
back-
transformer. Just
Yeah.
straight
Oh,
up
that's so
transformer.
cute.
and he like backfires out of the exhaust.
one day I'm gonna call it now. This day we will see a human Bastion. They're gonna change him into some
Oh,
crazy
no.
human.
Like Omnic Bastion?
Yes.
That'd be weird.
Something
That'd be
like
weird.
that.
Not a fan of that.
Well,
I am a fan of, speaking of Omnics, Zenyatta's dance move thing is really nice. I like it. With the little flow, he takes his little orbs and does like an orb dance. It's cute.
Yes.
It's cute.
A lot of the dances are pretty good for sure. The skins are a bit underwhelming this time around, but
And they're all legendary too, which is a little sad because some of them don't seem like they should be.
Yeah, but the
Well,
dances are good. I
Yes.
approve.
Dance is good. Not so much everything else. I don't know. The new map's probably good. But yeah. How do we feel about? Are you guys sad? Red Dead Redemption 2 got delayed. Rockstar
No.
announced.
No.
I
Yeah,
I have
no,
the same
not bothered
policy
by
I
it.
always do, which is if it makes the game better, it's like I don't really care.
That's pretty much what they said
First
when
of
they
all, it's
announced the
Rockstar.
delay.
They delay everything. So I mean,
the original delayers. They're the original.
Nobody
the
makes
they
that.
ODs.
have it trademarked for delay. This is our word. When we
They're
say
the-
we put a capital D in it.
But to be fair, some of the screenshots that they've showed look so amazing that I can understand why they need extra time to work on it. It's like, take your time, man. That is a 100% understandable delay. Nobody is going to be mad at you for that.
What it was
Nuh-uh.
PC got GTA 5 like a year after it was originally released on console, didn't it?
Yes. And they had to wait even longer for the GTA Online stuff.
Yep.
And it's still as popular as fucking the console version.
GTA is still topping some charts as far as sales go, which is like...
I think it's still $60 for the console
it
version.
is.
It's because
They
it's
haven't
GTA.
even price dropped
They
it.
offer
Yeah.
so fucking much, which if that is even close to what Red Dead Redemption is going to be, it is going to blow people apart. I mean, the whole GTA world set out in the Wild West. I mean, looking at that picture of the forest,
Oh, it looks really nice.
whew, man,
Dense populated forests. Yes, please.
having old West bank heists, train robberies. Oh my god.
Yeah, we definitely need to pull some bank heists whenever that comes out.
Oh,
Because
my
there'll be an
God.
online component like there is
you
with
know
GTA.
it. It's gonna be Red Dead
There'll
Online.
be the story mode and Red Dead Online. Oh, it'll be so good.
It will.
I'll be so bad at it though.
But it would be a lot more. To me, it's a lot more fun than like the typical go in, shoot people, get in a car, drive away, whatever. Like riding around in a horse. Like, because I'm sorry, it doesn't matter if the horse is red or it's white or it's brown. They're the same speed.
Them all.
They're
That's
the
not
same
true.
speed.
No, they're not.
No, some horses
No.
are faster than others,
Yep.
depending on their quality and
Chick and I had that whole fucking debate about which horse I could have in Red Dead Redemption because we had to have a fast one and not a pretty one.
Yes, there are the three. Well, in the original Red Dead, there are breed styles. There's the 1-star, the 2-star, and the 3-star. The 3-stars have much higher stamina, much higher endurance, and are basically
I think
all
they're
around
more
better.
hardy.
Yeah,
They're war horses essentially.
yeah.
So there are variants. I was not allowed to have the one that I wanted because it wasn't the right one.
And you can create relationships with your horse too. Like if you feed it and you're nice to it, you don't spurt all the time, it will actually help you. Like if someone gets on your horse and tries to ride away on it, it will buck that person off and trample them and come back to you. I mean, can you imagine?
Trained attack horse.
Can you imagine that in Red Dead Online? I got your horse, bitch. Oh god! Oh god! Trample! Oh god! Please, I was kidding.
Ain't nobody gonna steal my ponies.
It's
I'm gonna
like-
spend all my time with them.
It's like if your car could transform in GTA Online and just like throw people. No, you are
Well,
not.
I mean, in GTA Online though, you have the option to put the bomb in the car, so if somebody
Blow it
steals
up.
it explodes.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same deal, only it's a much more personal thing when a horse is trampling you than when an explosion happens.
Well, if you could put hydraulics in your car though and make it just like onto people.
only drive convertibles, so it tosses them out in the street.
It just bounces on them.
And then it like backs up on its own and runs them over.
you don't even have to have
Hydraulics.
convertibles for that. You can already do that, and I know it because I just did Trevor's mission, and 3 times I had to stop and wait for fucking Wade because he was sitting in the back of the truck instead of the passenger seat to get back in the fucking truck. So you can already do that.
Yeah,
Just
but
a really
if the
inopportune
car did it
time.
on its own,
Wade's not the brightest, though. Let's be honest.
It's true.
But if the car did it on its own without you having to like drive to do the car, like someone steals it and it just starts hydraulicing
So you're
and then knocks
asking
them
for
out.
like Knight Rider essentially because you
Yeah.
need the car. To have
Oh,
its
that'd
own
be awesome, though. You'd have the
intelligence.
little line right here. It'd be great.
It plays
do
the
this-
Knight Rider.
You're
theme,
worried
it's
about a
pretty
Do
good.
line,
this-
and I'm worried about a car. I'm talking about a car that can like go, oh look, there's some motherfucker trying to steal me.
Yeah, you'd have to
Knock
have
him
Knight
out and run him
Rider.
over.
And he's talking about the little thing in Knight Rider that was like Kit's face, essentially.
Yeah, his little mouth-looking thing goes
How about,
back.
Yeah.
how about we just go back to Red Dead Redemption 2?
Ponies that trample
Can we
people.
just-
I'm all
Yeah,
about
but
it.
you could put you could put Kit inside of a horse. You just have like this red line right here on its chest.
I think that it would cease to be a horse at that point. It'd be like a robot.
Still be
Robo-pony.
shaped like a horse. We're fine.
Yes.
I just want to make sure that I can collect them all. Like I need a garage
Westworld,
or a
man.
ranch, like you have in GTA, where you can take your cars and start stealing them. I need in GTA or not GTA Red Dead 2 to have the option to just take horses and throw them in my ranch and keep all of them.
Oh, you know.
That's
that
all
they'll-
I want. That's all I want in life.
You definitely. I mean, there's probably going to be a place for your carriages and your horses.
I don't need
and-
that.
Well, you do need that when you're trying to rob a
We're getting
damn
the carriage,
bank.
Grif.
Well, I mean, I don't care. I can have one carriage. That's fine. I need all the ponies.
Well, that's fine. You could probably collect all the ponies.
Priorities, chicken. Jesus.
I wonder how in
Chicken.
depth they're going to
Man.
go with the stats for the horses.
I wonder how in depth they're gonna go with the stats for you. Is it gonna be like in GTA where you had stamina and shooting and I guess riding instead of driving, where you have to work on all of it to be better at it?
Maybe. I mean, if they
Although
go
to be
that
fair,
route,
at least you weren't bad at it to start with, like in Watch Dogs, because that was
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, if they put stats in the horses, you can breed horses to get your like the perfect
Okay,
kind
I
of
don't know if
horse
they're
that
gonna let you
want.
Oh my
breed them,
god, we're gonna
though.
have inbred horses.
No, that's gross. Don't you come to me with that shit.
Oh my
My ponies
god.
are all special.
We just
Just
got
like
the horse
inbred
sex.
Kokobos. Trying to get that golden Kokobo, and you have to like keep inbreeding them to get that ultimate.
Oh, like Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
No. Don't do that. That's just no. That's awful.
No, all I'm looking at is stats here. I mean, you could just
So,
like put
yeah, but
horses
if-
together and
but-
get a better horse.
But well, that's my thing. If I actually had a 3-star and I made it with a 2-star, do I get a 2.5, and then I have an option to make
Or
it
maybe
a 3
you
later?
put them together and you get a 5-star.
Or
Ooh,
yeah,
good
you
point.
get a 3-star that has high stamina, and you put it together with the 2-star that has high hardiness, and then you get a baby horse that has high stamina and high hardiness.
Wow. This conversation has, like, this whole podcast has gone places that I didn't expect
All I
today.
can think of is Final Fantasy. Like, people are going to be doing that to get, like, this ultimate horse.
Yeah.
Well, I
going
guess
to
if
be
we're gonna give Rockstar our wish list for everything we want, on top of the horse collection / breeding that you guys seem to want to do, I want settlements like Fallout 4 that I can go, but they have to be farms where I get to pick what kind of crops and stuff they grow.
That I do
want
not
that.
see. That is not going to
Like,
be Red
you
Dead.
grow corn, you people grow goats. Not out of the ground. I mean, you just have goats, but
Goat head pop out of the ground.
You grow goats.
go harvest the goats off that tree. Yes, that's what I need, a goat tree.
Cabbage Patch goats.
Meh. Well, there we go.
Mountain goats.
I mean, come on, if you're giving your ultimate wish list, because you know they're not going to let you breed them, so y'all are just being crazy face.
Don't
right now.
make the tree angry. Don't make the tree angry.
A llama tree where they just spit at you. But you can
That
shave
one's
them
ready.
for yarn. That one's right. Chicken's
Would it
like,
have
I hate
leaves?
you
Or
people.
would it have leaves, or that's you just trim it when you know all the fur's gotten to a certain point? That's when you know
Yes, that's what it is. It'd be like a big fluff ball with little llama heads sticking out of it.
Well, I doubt
I'm
you'll
done
have
here.
anything like that. I think that it'll be more, out in the world rather than your own little thing. You may get a ranch.
I
that would
think more than
probably
any
be
of
it.
that stuff, though, I am definitely looking forward to the online aspect of it so that we can do things like bank heists and train robberies. Although, to be fair, are we going to be the bad guys? Because I thought Red Dead was not so much about being the bad guys, more being a semi-decent person. So do we still get to have bank heists if we're...
Red Dead was okay. First of all, it's the Wild West. There is no such thing as a good guy or a bad guy. It's just everybody out for themselves.
Yeah, but you had, like, your honor meter in the first Red Dead where it's like, oh, you shot that person, that's bad.
Ooh, if they're
I'd drag
smart,
people onto the train.
if they're really smart, they may give you two-sided heists. People that can kind of like how they did.
Oh,
in
like
APB.
cops and robbers.
Yeah, like if you're going to be a lawman, then you can respond to heists that are happening. Or if you're a bad guy, you can try to do heists and have to fight off the lawman. So it'll give 4 people on one side, 4 people on the other. You have to stop them from getting away, and they have to try and get away with all the money.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be fun.
That would be really interesting. Because, I mean, you're right. In that game, it kind of had 2 sides to it. You could be a good guy, or you can...
Well, I think the downside to that, though, is the same thing you run into if you're just running around an open-world GTA Online server, which is you don't necessarily have all of the best upgrades, but the guy down the corner does, and he runs you over in his armored vehicle with his best guns, and you don't really stand much of a chance.
Well, the good thing is that there is no such thing as a fucking, bulletproof horse.
You think they'll still
That's
do
what I'm
glitch
saying.
like in the
That's what I was
first
talking
game?
about earlier.
Yeah, it brings
you've got a horse.
lot.
There's not a
Yeah.
lot you can do with that. I mean, you can make one
That's
faster
true.
or hardier or whatever, but there's not a whole lot you can do with a horse.
But I mean, for you yourself, you can buy armored upgrades and things like that. I'm not saying that they're going to give you a Kevlar vest, but they'll offer you options to be better armed and better equipped if you have more money than somebody who's still early in the online process.
Then they'll have to... They're pretty
There
good
would have
at
to
it,
be a
but they're
lot of
gonna have to
balancing for
balance
something
it
like that.
properly. If you're starting, you're going to have to be placed on a starting server, where if you're more advanced, put it in level brackets and kind of let people play in those brackets.
But I don't know if they do that. That's so far Rockstar hasn't done anything like that.
Yeah, well, they may
Rockstar's
learn from
if
their
you want to
mistakes.
play online, you're playing with everybody, no matter what.
Well, they do.
You just started well.
They do have things in Grand Theft Auto now where, if you don't want to if you want to play online with people, but you don't want them to be able to kill you or something while you're running around doing whatever, then you have an option for that. Of course, they can still throw you by trapping you inside of a building with a car.
Yes. And it'll be one of those fucking armored cars that you can't fucking destroy.
Well, there is no
You
such
get trapped
thing as
inside
a
the
fucking
saloon with the armored
indestructible
There is no
carriage.
armored horse.
Yeah, well, there
There's
could be
armored
armored
carriages.
horse, but there can't be armored... Okay, first of all, it's the Wild West. I could throw a fucking Molotov at it, and it'll probably catch on fire.
Do you have Molotovs in the Wild West?
Yeah. It's simple. Alcohol, rag.
Yeah, but I don't remember having Molotovs in the first Red Dead.
Yeah,
it's also the Wild West. I think we're gonna
Well-
make
No, but
some sort
they've
of
been in Wild
time
West
jump.
movies. We're good.
Yeah, I mean, they could easily add that, especially if
I
they're
want-
going to become...
Here's
It might
what
have been
we need.
invented in like the 60s, but hey, it doesn't
Here's
matter.
the weapon that I want: a rattlesnake in a bag, so that I can just throw it at somebody, and when it hits the ground, the bag is open, and the snake comes out and starts biting people. That's all I need.
You get
That's
bit
the
by
main
snakes.
weapon that I want.
You get bit by snakes in the first Red
I
Dead.
know.
You gotta watch
But
out
that's the
for 'em.
thing is like, and it's a delayed reaction thing too. You get bit by the snake and you're trying to run away, and that makes the venom go through you faster. So then you fall down and die.
That's
Like 5
very-
minutes later. Yeah.
I could probably
So
Yeah.
have
that
the
bitch.
Wild West equivalent of a sticky bomb.
Yes. The
I
rattlesnake.
enjoy throwing those off horseback. You know that, right? Just like toss them
That's
behind
awesome.
while everyone else is going.
That's what I need: a rattlesnake in a bag.
Wow,
And
everyone's
ponies,
gonna have to drive themselves. I mean, you can get 2 people to a horse,
Carriages.
but I've never seen a 4-person horse.
Carriages.
Man, fuck that shit. If I need to make an escape, I ain't gonna load up to a carriage and take off. I'm gonna have the horse and just
Yeah,
I
but if-
will remind you of this when we play D&D next, and you guys bring up that damn carriage again. I'll be like, how many of you are there? How
Carriages
quickly
are
do you
good.
need to move?
Okay, there you go. Carriages are good for traveling, but if you need to get the fuck out, you get on that horse and you book it.
Yeah, well, you're correct, but to be fair, also if you're having to rob a bank you don't know how large the item is that you're actually going in to steal that they're going to request.
Well, if you're robbing a bank back in the day, you're stealing gold, right? So it's gonna be heavy.
Yeah.
You probably
Yeah.
have to steal money from trains, though. I mean, you gotta.
Or take the whole train.
That'd be so. What? Steal the whole train?
Yeah. Like commandeer the train so that you can like swap the tracks, take it to where you need it to, and then unload it there
Yeah, you have to start like you would start at the
Yeah.
back of the train and make your way through the entire train.
and clear it out
And
so
as
that
soon
you
as
can
you
take
get
it.
on it, you fucking like the lawman comes up and tries to stop you from stealing the train.
Two ways. You could go up through the top, or you can go through the
Yeah, 'cause
bottom
they like
on
to
the
give
inside of it.
excuses.
Yeah, I can
I
see
like
Grif tried to ride it, and she goes to jump on the train and misses and just slams and flies off.
Tuck and roll, tuck and roll. Don't worry, I still got my snakes.
Well, and with Rockstar's ragdoll physics, that's gonna be so awesome.
Dude, some of the physics in the first Red Dead, you, like shoot somebody on their horse, and all of a sudden their body goes flying off into space. You're like, but that's not how bullets work.
I like that when people get stuck to their horse. And their like leg gets stuck in the fucking.
And they're just being dragged, but they're like flopping around because it's ragdoll.
Oh,
Yes.
those poor people.
Please keep the ragdoll physics.
Well, the ragdoll physics are still in GTA, so.
Not as bad as it was in the first Red Dead. Like, can we just keep that level? Because it's a serious game, but nothing is better than watching somebody ragdoll into oblivion.
Yes.
Oh my god. What else do you guys want to talk
The
about?
weird ragdoll physics.
I'm
even
totally
with, like,
okay with it.
Max Payne.
Totally okay with it. What else you guys want to talk about?
Just want to throw out there Dragon's Dogma is getting a re-release for Xbox One and PS4. That game was fucking awesome. I played it on
I didn't
stream
play
for a
it.
little while. And you get the Dark Arisen. Oh, it's only going to be released in Japan? No. It's confirmed for everywhere. The Dark Arisen.
It's like, yay! Aw!
Well, the Dark
Japan?
Arisen was basically this. It was just a re-release of the original game with the DLC in it, like just remastered. And now they're remastering it again and putting it on PS4 and Xbox One.
I think
The
are they
remaster of the
are they
remaster?
remastering? Or are they just releasing it because it wasn't available before?
Yes.
I think they're just re-releasing it because wouldn't the mastered version be the one that's on PC, Mr. PC Master Race?
Yeah,
He seems very confused.
yeah. Because, so are they
It
just
was-
taking the PC version and sticking it on the PS4 and Xbox One?
Yeah, they're re-releasing it on that because it's never been on those.
So it is a remaster. It's just a remaster that if you've been on PC, you've already played.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Everybody seems very fucking happy about it. It is an incredible RPG. If you've never played it and you like RPGs, you need to play it.
Yep. Cool.
Nice recommendation.
Yes, definitely. There's a lot of perks to that game. It's pretty amazing.
Cool.
Nice.
Looks good.
Okay.
I've never played it, so.
I know we're just like, I'm not trying to rush everybody through it. I just know we're getting close to the end of the show.
No,
so
we're at the end of the show now.
Do we want to brush over the what we figured out about the servers or no?
There's no difference.
In Destiny 2, there was an interview where they said, okay, well, let's address the stuff about the peer-to-peer stuff. It's not the same, but it is the same. It's the first Destiny, but it's not the same. It's slightly different. Look over there. Look at that mirror. Yes.
It's a little different.
What we think we figured out was the way the original Destinies was set up is you had a main server, and most of the hosting was done from the consoles. And most of everything was being ran through the consoles, where what they're doing is now they're kind of swapping that to where the hosting is going. Most of the stuff's going to be hosted still through that main server, but there's still going to be a lot of swapping between the consoles and the PC. But it's still a lot, and it's still not dedicated.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's basically
better,
that's all you got to
but
know. At
it's
the end of it,
not.
it's not dedicated, but that's
exactly.
It is different, and I'm interested to see how well it goes over. If it still has the same issues the original Destiny did when it came to that, but it looks like they've improved it ish.
Well, and they tried to spin it towards it being for the benefit of the customer. It gives the player more agency in their movements. Okay, but it shouldn't, because the agency and the movement should be there whether it's a dedicated server or not. And I'll agree 100% with one of the comments in that Eurogamer article, which said, no matter what, peer-to-peer is never for the customer's benefit. It's not. It's so the devs can save a buck here and there, and not have to worry about it. So they don't have to worry about watching the servers as closely. So
right. And
it's different, but it's not.
Well, it's not straight peer to peer, and
Yeah.
that's the first thing to say. It is a hybrid system. It's not straight peer to peer, and it's less. We think it's going to be less peer to peer based on what the guy's saying, and based on what we saw it was ran before, and they're saying it's different, but yet not.
It's still not an excuse to not have dedicated servers, especially with as much money as that company has made off of that game franchise.
Yeah, no shit.
So doesn't really justify it.
Yeah, well, when each person that's playing it spent like $200,
Right?
It's like-
The first game, you spent $200 to buy all the fucking DLC and shit. I better get fucking dedicated servers in the sequel. Jeez. Oh. I guess that's an interesting question. If you're a Destiny player and you are watching / listening to the show, let us know what you think about it. Like, did you have problems with it being peer-to-peer in the first one? Do you care that they're using a hybrid system in the second one? It's always nice to have a conversation about things like that, so it's not just our opinions. You can throw your hat in the ring, too.
yeah, for sure.
And I won't be as mean to you as I am to everybody else. So, there's that.
She's lying. Give
That's
enough
not
opinions, she'll be mean to you.
That's not true. I like opinions. I like group participation. Points.
Point.
Points.
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 Brownie points.
Yeah, I don't know what they're for, but they're points, and everybody likes points, so go get them.
Well, it's kind of like achievements. I mean, yeah, everyone wants them, but they don't really serve.
You know,
much of a
since I've
purpose.
turned off the notifications for my achievements, I don't look at them nearly as much, and I'm kind of sad about that. I turned them off for Let's Plays and stuff.
Achievements are what make the world go round.
I know.
See, I don't look at
achievements.
achievements, so it's kind of like, eh. But now the problem I have now is the fact that my phone goes off every time I play an Xbox game because the achievements come through my Xbox, come through my phone now.
My
It sends me a push
computer goes
notification.
off every time one comes up. Like, it'll just pop up down here and be like, yeah, I know, I'm playing the damn game. Now shut up.
I need to set that up for me so that I can look at them. Like, after I'm done recording a Let's Play, I can look at all of the achievements I earned. That's what I should do.
You could just set it up because I got the Xbox app on my PC. It's weird. If you look at my profile on Xbox, it shows all the PC games I'm playing too under my Xbox account.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah, that is super
Yeah,
weird.
it's
It's
weird.
like I haven't played League of Legends on Xbox. That's not even possible. Or WoW? What? No. All right. But yeah, it keeps track of everything that you play under your account.
Microsoft's watching. Microsoft is Big Brother. Like, we see
Yeah.
what you're doing. We're going to show everybody you know.
Which is why they had to connect so they could see you.
My Connect is unplugged now because it's useless. It doesn't listen to me when I want it to, and it does listen to me when I'm not saying anything important.
It listens
Mine-
to me
mine-
all the time.
Yeah, same for me.
Wow.
You got to have that voice.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Clearly
Oaks
Connects
listened
are
to
made
him.
for men. What is this? What is this, Microsoft? I need
Sorry,
some
Grif,
damn
I don't-
answers.
I don't have one at all, so.
Well, congratulations. You just made everybody at Microsoft go, oh shit, what's going on? Somebody's mad.
Good.
do to fix
What the
this.
fuck? Although they don't care about the Connect anymore. They, like, slowly started trying to phase it out completely because people got mad about it, so... So they're not worried about whether or not I'm mad about it. That's fine.
I like mine, so I'll keep it.
I liked mine until it decided that it didn't want to listen to me at all.
Nope, it doesn't like you at all.
Did you upgrade to the Cortana thing, or did you?
Yeah, I mean, it upgraded, and it still doesn't listen to me. It's like,
I was
I'm a
hoping
lady
that she
trying
would
to
listen
talk
to
to
you.
a lady. What the fuck?
Well, that's the issue right there.
Clearly.
Women don't talk to each other.
She only listens to me when I don't want her to. I'm like, Xbox sucks. She's like, oh, you wanted to do something? I'm like, no, I didn't. But when I'm like, Xbox on, it's like, I didn't hear that. What?
What's
Fuck
that?
off.
What's that?
Anyway, I've got to go play on my Xbox. I've got some Dragon Age to record here in a little bit. So, what else you guys want to talk about?
That should be it.
That should be it.
Awesome. Yay.
Awesome
this was
sauce. Sauce. We appreciate everybody that hangs out with us each and every week at Infinite Respawn. You can check us out on Twitter at InfiniteResPC. You can check me out personally at MDB Oaktree. You can check out Grif.
At Grif Slanum.
Check out Chicken.
At Elite Chicken 313.
Check out Baka.
At Dr. Pickle.
As always, you can also go onto our YouTube, watch this video if you're not watching it currently. If you are, I'll wave at you.
Me
There
too.
you go.
Hi.
Not me.
Not to be weird about it, but I'll wave
Breaking the
at you.
fourth dimension. We see you there, sitting at your computer or on your phone.
I'll
Looking
put a
right
shirt
at
on
you.
next time. Just saying.
Hey,
Creepy.
We're watching you.
And make sure that you go on to InfiniteRespawn.com. Go on there, join the forums, hang out. And for Infinite Respawn, I'm Oaktree.
I'm Grif.
I'm Chicken.
I'm back up.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.